Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you, and welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video of mine. And in this video I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things you may have missed in the recent Battlefront 2 update. After each update, I do a video like this where I showcase stuff that you may have missed in the patch notes or that weren't even included in the patch notes. From some minor additions to some welcomed improvements, this video will have it all. Let's kick things off with a very minor change, but something I actually really do like. They have added light to the Coxaium in Extraction on the Kessel map. Yes, I know, barely anyone plays Extraction anymore, which is such a shame because it's such a good mode, but it needs more maps. And basically, DICE have actually added emitting light from the Coxaium capsules, which is really cool. It looks a lot better now. And as you can see from the video that I made back when Extraction first released last year on Kessel, you can see that there is no light coming from the Coxaium inside, it's blank. But with this update, they actually did add light. And I just want to give a quick shout out to a bunch of people that actually helped me film this clip. Toby, Torbis, Dot. So many of you guys got into the game to actually get the game started because no one was playing Extraction. I tweeted out saying I need 9 people to join the Extraction game. No one's playing it. Help me, I need to film this video. And you guys really helped out, so thank you very much. The next detail I'll be sharing with you is the removal of the shiny white Phase 2 clone troopers piloting the LAATs, now replaced with Revenge of the Sith clone trooper pilots. So on Galactic Assault Geonosis and the Capital Supremacy maps, we're actually Phase 2 shinies, which is not correct. We need pilots. Well, if you didn't know already, the ARC 170s actually have the Revenge of the Sith pilots we see in the film, and they basically have put them in the LAAT, so it's much more accurate now. Next up, an animation just got even better. Luke's repulse ability is one of my favourite abilities in the game, and they just changed the ability to be even more badass. So instead of just sort of leaning over, Luke actually slams the ground. He properly kneels over and slams the ground, which is really awesome. It looks fantastic. I also want to give a quick shout out to Sassy Ass Ahsoka on Reddit, who put these two clips together and filmed the before and after, so thank you very much for that. But yeah, I really do like how they've improved this ability animation. No one asked for it, but they did a nice job improving it. The next change is one made to the 91st Legion's Heavy and Officer Trooper classes. So if you equip these skins, you'll notice there's actually quite a significant difference. They've removed the big, bulky backpacks and replaced them with a new detailed back styling, and it looks pretty cool. It's what we see in Revenge of the Sith. Also, they've added this larger brown leather shoulder pad, which was not present before the update. So the next thing I'll be showing you is a fix DICE has made to Kylo Ren's masked appearance. So in the collection menu and the respawn screen, if you looked from a certain angle, like from the side or below Kylo Ren's helmet, you could not see any head. There was literally no head whatsoever. There was nothing there. It was an empty neck, and it was just floating. Really weird. But they've actually given him a head. It's human skin colour and whatnot, and it looks fine. You can't really see anything else under there, but it is there, and I thought I'd go into the files and see what it looks like. And as you can see, that's not a normal person-shaped head. That's really weird. Definitely not a human head, but that's how the helmet fits. That's literally what the head looks like underneath, so yeah, it's pretty funny though. This next addition was not actually featured in the patch notes and was only discovered after the patch released. So the young Lando and Han skins have been given new voice lines. This is a surprise to be sure, but a welcomed one, because they actually now speak about Grievous and Dooku, 2 new enemies that did not come into the game until months after these heroes did come out. So they actually got the voice actors to record new voice lines for Grievous and Dooku, and they're pretty funny, so here they are.
Nasty cold you got there, pal? Well, you look friendly.
Incoming! Some kind of sword-fighting robot spider thing. I hope you brought friends, old man.
I'm really glad DICE have actually added this, and hopefully they'll continue to update the voice lines of existing heroes. The next change is a big skin change because people did ask for this, believe it or not. There was a significant amount of people that wanted this changing, so all of the Bespin Administrator's Palace outfits for the Rebels and Imperials have been changed from the Tatooine look, so the ones we see on Jabba's Palace and Mos Eisley, to the skins we have in the Death Star. To be honest, I prefer them and they work better like this on that map. I just wish we could have the Battlefront 2015 skins in the game, especially for the Bespin map, but it is what it is. The next thing I'm going to be sharing with you is a change and an addition. So if you cast your minds back to last month's patch when I made a video like this one, I basically moaned saying, why have you changed Rey's victory pose, the best one, my favourite, the Force Awakens pre-release stance, to one that's worse? Why, DICE? Why even do that? And then Iden had one of her poses slightly changed. She actually faced the camera and she smiled a little bit. And like, why? Why did they do that? Well, DICE said that was not an intended change, and they actually have made those victory poses from last month as a 5th victory pose and brought back the ones they replaced as a victory pose. And they've made the 5th victory pose for both Iden and Rey free for everyone for this mistake. So hats off for them for not charging 2,000 credits for it. But yeah, I think that was a nice touch. And to be honest, I'm just glad we've got that option instead of just taking away stuff, because they've left it in there, which is a nice thing. And last but not least, the Rebel Jump Trooper has received a brand new face and hat, because the Resistance and Rebel Jump Troopers had the same face and hat, which is not correct because the hat is from the Resistance and not part of the Rebel era. But they gave the Rebel Trooper a new face, a new hat with different goggles, and a new portrait for the respawn menu. So there you have it. Let me know in the comment section below which things you found interesting in this video, which didn't you know about? And be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you are new around here. Check out any of the 2 previous videos on the screen if you did miss them, and I shall see you all in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.